So we have, for our Western way of thinking, three men who are part of Greek society who what we'll call the pillars of and foundational to the Western way of thinking. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Socrates was the father of philosophy. He believed truth was worth seeking and you needed to ask questions to find truth. He died for this. He believed in it so much. Plato wrote down what he said because Socrates did not write it down. Plato wrote down what Socrates said, and he valued the fact that truth needed to be recorded. And then you have Aristotle, who was Plato's student, and he said, this is good stuff. We need to start a school, and within that school, he taught the value of rhetoric. Now, there are three words that he emphasized within his teaching, and the first word is ethos. And ethos means credibility. And this was very much about the author, the writer, the speaker. So I'm going to put speaker, but it also is writer. It's you all. And for you, in the paper that you're writing, your ethos comes through the sources that you find, okay? That parenthetical citation. This is about the sources that you find. The next thing is logos. Logos is about logic. And this is about the organization of the topic. How are you organizing and putting it together? Am I understanding the logic that you are putting together? Very important. And then the third is pathos. And pathos is about passion. And that is about the audience, moving the audience. Now I need you to know these words. Ethos, logos, and pathos. They are going to be part of the rubric that either your rough draft or final draft will be graded by. And I want you to understand the credibility. Look at this. You have L for logos, it's logical. P for pathos, that's passion. That's sort of the way I remember those two. You just have to remember ethos and credibility. Make sure that you can remember this chart and to be able to manage it, and also to know that you're going to be graded by it. Finally, view me, the grader, as a hostile audience. In other words, whatever position you're taking, I don't agree with it. You're going to have to convince me in your research paper about what you're trying to teach me. And so therefore, this is another thing, just to include your note, a hostile audience needs ethos and logos. We need lots of sources, and we need it to be logically presented for you to convince me. Pathos, that's that passion. It is important on one level because you need to use good, strong words, but don't have me crying in this research paper. That's not the point of it, okay? It's not all about that emotion. It really is about you arguing logically and with great, reliable sources.